The horizontal sequencing item type presents the students with a series of options and asks to arrange them in order from left to right. This item type is useful for virtually any class. Let's make a horizontal sequencing item now. The fields for item code and item label are required on all item types, and the item code must be unique. Ensure that these fields are completed. Then provide instructions for the student in the text editor labeled Item Stem. This item type is useful in any setting to test a student's knowledge of processes or sequences. For our example, let's test the order of operations. In the item stem, we'll type the following. In the Choice Details section, we'll provide the different responses that the students will arrange to form the correct answer. In each of the following fields, we'll record one letter, word, or phrase that we want to appear as a single response in a series. It's important that we input the responses in the correct order. These responses will automatically be shuffled when they're presented to the student, of course. Once all fields have been filled in, click the Save button and it will save those responses as one series. Multiple series may be created in a single question by repeating this process. If you need more fields in a series, then click the Add Letter or Word button. For our question, we'll create a single series with 6 responses in it. First, let's create 3 new fields by clicking the Add Letter or Word button. Since the order of operations follows the mnemonic PEMDAS, we'll put the parentheses in the first field. We'll put exponents in the second field, multiplication in the third field, division in the fourth field, addition in the fifth field, and finally subtraction in the last field. Now that we've filled out our desired responses in the order we want the system to grade as correct, we'll click the first Save button under Choice Details. Don't confuse this Save button with the Save button at the bottom that finishes the creation of the entire item. After saving our series, it will appear here. When you've assigned all your responses, you can also assign a complexity and a classification based on Bloom's taxonomy levels. When you're all done, click the Save button at the bottom of the screen and you should be returned to the Manage Item screen. If you remain on the Item Creation screen, be sure to check that all required fields are filled in properly. When your item is successfully saved, it's a good idea to preview it to make sure it's working properly. Find your item and click the Options icon, then select Preview. This will open a new window which will display your item as it will appear to the student. In preview mode, certain item types will have correct answers identified, but this will never be the case outside of preview mode. After you're done, hit Submit, and if you got the score you expected, your item is functioning properly. You can always go back and click Edit to make any necessary adjustments. Congratulations on creating your horizontal sequencing item.